This slide shows the functional areas of the solution, main focus being reservations and appointments, classes and courses, rentals, and last but not least, event and conference management. The key to the flexibility and yet simplicity of the solution is not only being single platform based, but also a single data structure that covers all the areas of functionality. That is especially convenient when it comes to products and pricing, resource settings, and for the user, the simplicity of common interface and processes for all the different functionality areas. LS Activity works with LS NAV and LS NAV only. We heavily integrate with both core NAV and LS features like the retail products, campaign and offer management, sales, CRM and member management, and of course staff management, to name a few. Now I will give you a brief description of these core functional areas. A reservation functions as a container for a single or multiple activities. An activity can require resources to be assigned to fulfill the product resource needs. These resources can be manually assigned, automatically, or according to the client's preferences. We support activities which are based on time slot reservation, like golf for example, or reserving quantity-based resources like humans and equipment. And this applies to both single day or over period reservations. Additional items can be requested and assigned for later charging. Related tasks can be prepared and tracked, and emails sent to the client or the assigned resources. Classes with a limited number of participants can be scheduled as ongoing activity on set dates and times. Client assignments are done same way as appointments, and all the same features apply. Courses with a limited number of participants can be pre-scheduled and all needed resources reserved for each course session. Client assignment and features same as with appointments and classes. We also provide a simple ticket or admission printing mechanism which can be associated with any activity product. So when that product is sold or booked, it can issue admission entries, basically tickets, for each quantity sold, and print either a paper or e-ticket using very dynamic script engine or a Word template report for the actual printout. Finally, we can manage event reservations where multiple resources, for example conference rooms, equipment and service personnel, can be reserved for a scheduled period. The reservation can contain multiple event dates and even reserve resources outside the period scope of each event, for example for preparation purposes. Resources can be linked for availability reasons. For example, a large conference hall might be able to split into multiple smaller rooms. Food and beverage quotes can be prepared on the point of sale and then passed on to the event additional charges. Standard NAV quote can be issued, and tasks can be planned and assigned to employees. Finally, the event can be charged and finalized either through point of sale or standard NAV invoicing. Very flexible summary logic can be applied by the user and shown in multiple areas of the solution. For example, a summary on a resource card, product card, or on the main role center. So let's take a look at what version 2 brings to the table. We support pre-selling of any activity product in bulk quantities. For example, a spa session could be sold as 10-session pack on a special price per session, and then we keep track of the consumption as the client redeems their allowance. Revenue can be posted up front at the initial sale or gradually according to consumption. For events, we have added integration to issue standard NAV quote and invoice, allowed the use of the POS interface to select food and beverage in the quoting process, as well as the option of linking resources as mentioned earlier. We have also made it straightforward to book any product based on the resources and viewing availability accordingly, both in the backend and on the POS. Client preferences can be registered and the solution will automatically try to fulfill those requests as much as it can. In September, we talked about using LS Activity as the backend to the LS table management in LS Hospitality. Now we deliver full integration between those two modules, and table reservations in LS Activity will flow seamlessly to the table management for further processing. New views have been added to the role center. This view, for example, the resource analysis, shows the selected day's agenda, and the user can define the interval, focus the view based on resource group or which activities the user might be interested to see. All related details are accessible via drill-down features and fact box presentation. The resource analysis view has been added where the user can collect and summarize the amounts, quantities, and hours booked or sold based on day, weeks, months, quarters, and years. Also, we can see here the resource utilization as well. No reservation or appointment solution can avoid presenting its assignments and availability based on a graphical matrix. We use the LS POS toolkit features to present this information, which brings interesting possibilities as we will see later in the later slides. The user can define and save templates which scope the resources to show the interval and the time period. These templates can be associated with reservation types, so the system can automatically figure out the best matrix view for a specific reservation process. For example, event and conference views might differ from spa and golf views. We have now 26 POS commands available to the POS to be assigned to a point of sale button, which range from booking, selling, and paying activities to opening related information to display matrix views or timeline views in the proper point of sale format. Availability matrices, for example, can be displayed as a POS menu or as a full screen replacement at the POS. The user can simply select an empty slot and start the booking process, or even access appointment details from here. So I just want to go now into the roadmap. So just if we start with just recapping the roadmap so far. So this is we introduced the solution in September and we released the first version in September, which was a kind of basic reservation engine and basic ticketing. So according to our roadmap, we were planning to put all these features we list there into this version, and all these features are there. So roadmap is, we're keeping up with the roadmap so far. So what's ahead? So in Q1 2018, actually we were planning to release the subscription module in December, but we decided to put the matrix view as a priority, and the membership subscription module will be released in Q1. A small change regarding the web interface. We are now working with a company called Dynamic Web, which are actually in the process of finalizing e-commerce front end for LS Retail in general, and the Dynamic Web front end or the application will support as well LS Activity. So so that is something new we aim to release in Q1. In Q2 in 2018, we are planning more kind of detailed features for certain functionality. So we will go through the functionalities we have and kind of take them further deeper, so to speak. So we will bring some enhancements for the rental part, and we will also add features to the event part like deposits, prepayments, payment schedules. Cancellation policies and charges are actually part of the deposit mechanism, and then we will also be adding ticketing with seating. So we will be able to support, for example, ferry booking or even cinemas and theaters with seating. Also, we will enhance the matrix views. So we got the first version of the matrix views, which I hope you liked, and we will be adding features there. For example, drag and drop for rescheduling and tooltips for basically hovering over the buttons and getting the detailed information without actually the need to open up the appointment card or activity card. So this is the roadmap for Q2. So just I want to urge our partners to join our workshops on this module. So far we've had 2 sessions, one in Germany with a number of partners in Germany and one in Denmark. And we've gotten great feedback from the participants on this training, and they were actually trained on version 2, and it went very well. And I think we have also one training in workshop session in UK this week. I just want to urge you guys, please contact us if you're interested in a workshop or training sessions in your region, so if we get the inquiries, we will kind of gather them together and try to create a regional workshop. So please just let us know if you're interested, and we will try to make it happen close to your location. So prepare your team to embrace the new opportunities that come with this solution. So this is basically the material I want to show you today. Anyways, guys, I really appreciate you taking the time to look at this, to see this webinar, and I hope you saw a lot of things that you like, and I hope you will join our workshop training and workshops in the future. Thank you.